You are the shaman, the healer, the healed, the broken, the ghost, the cheated son, the blasted prophet's soul, the reclaimed genius. You think in math without numbers, because those would only get in the way of the scope of your view. They take the magic away, the genuine wonderment of the expanse of the inside of your skull. Thinking in beats and piano notes, dampening and minor chords, and fingertips flicking at white keys, and finding the music more than composing it. You turn it into tics. You turn it into answers. You turn it into fairytale joy that has no room for fairytale sorrow. Succeed or die. The clouds or the cliffs. You won't have it any other way. Stretching the string, winding the works tighter and tighter, fixing you and fixing you and fixing you. And will it ever be enough? Will you ever be fixed enough? Not for them, but for you. Responsibilities sit there and wait for you to wind your way around that corner. Nothing means losing everything now, but it would take a lot of convincing to get you to believe that. Fixed, fixture, fixation, the quality or state of being whole again. But do you look at yourself in the morning, peer into the mirror and say, I'm better today, and tomorrow I'll be even better? Or can you just be how you are, whatever state that is, and let it lie for a while? The works can only take so much tension, and no amount of fine German craftsmanship can ever make a broke spring whole again, and replacing it is out of the question. But can you be content with that? Can you be satisfied that the spring is bending, the metal is giving, it's going to break, and you can feel it? Can you be satisfied with letting it break? Can you be satisfied with letting it break and then patching it back together again? Because isn't that what we all do? Isn't that the only thing we ever all do in this life? Is break and mend, compulsively acting as our own best Maytag repairman in his best and tidiest blue overalls. You break it, you bought it, and you bought it again and again and again. And I fear for you. Where's the presence? Where's the earth? Is there any dirt under your feet anymore? Under your nails? Or have you scrubbed so hard that all they can see is the blood? Wishing on shot-out stars, like the black gaps of missing teeth in a smile. And where did those parts of you go? Are there any parts of you that you miss? Would you know how, even if you did know where they were? The darkness is not so bleak as you remember. The disease not so debilitating as you recall. It took so much from you. But who's to say things can't be put in those empty places? Circles of dust on the floor swept away, shapes of things outlined and then taken away to make room for a new something that will be the shape that gets traced in dust again. Where do you go when the answers don't come together as they ought? When the pieces don't sit flush like they should, when the instructions don't get the thing working like they say it will, when the spindle breaks and the prince runs himself through on his sword, all the while thinking he's saving the princess. When does the right answer come? Does it ever? Can it ever? Would you really want to know if you could have it? Would you ever accept that you are the only answer that matters? That feet on the ground today are enough? That grasping hands and working eyes, lips that smile, arms that hold, and a brain that will never, ever stop thinking like lightning are more than enough? That everything you came with is all you could ever need, and that all you are is better than anything you could have ever hoped you would be.